My dear students, am I audible? Chandrasekhar?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Audible.
Good. In previous example, in previous day, right, I explained how to create variables. I explained how to create 3 variables in previous day. Now I am going to mention what are the rules while naming a variable. Those rules are called as scope rules. Scope rules of a variable. What are the scope rules of variable? This is my topic today. Now, I am a software engineering person. So, I have 2 children. One children name is printer. One children name is scanner. Is it okay? Is it good? Can we name the children as printer, scanner, virus, software, hardware, like that?
Yes.
It's hard, no? Why? Because for human beings, you should not name them as instruments. Those are the names of instruments you should not use as human being names. In the same manner, while naming a variable, we have to follow some rules and regulations. The first rule is the starting letter of any variable should be a character or underscore. Now, what is the meaning of this one? Every variable name must begin with alphabet or underscore. You can begin a name with alphabet or underscore. That is the rule number 1. Now, here I am seeing a Chandrasekhar. His name is look like Chandrasekhar, CHAN, Chandra space Shekhar, like this. Now, in our names, we can give spaces, but in computer terminology, if it is a name of any variable or any function, it should not have spaces. Means variable name doesn't allow spaces. Variable name does not allow spaces. Next thing, here I will explain how to write a variable, how to do not write a variable. I will explain. This is do's, this is don'ts. Right. Number 1, it is okay. First number, it is not okay. Why? Because the variable must begin with an alphabet or underscore, but it begins with a digit, so it is not valid. That is the first point. You cannot write like this. Even sum of even numbers, you should not give space here. You can combine them, even sum, or you can separate them using underscore. Even underscore sum you can write, but even space sum you cannot write. Even plus sum, even minus sum, these are invalid. Means it allows only one special character, that is underscore. Except underscore, it doesn't allow any special character. So it does not allow any special character except underscore. Underscore is acceptable except underscore. It is the third rule. Next, in previous day, I explained it is a keyboard, it is a keyboard, it is a keyboard. What is the meaning of keyboard? It is nothing but reserved word. I already explained some keywords yesterday. Integer, character, float, double, long I explained, short I explained. These are the modifiers. 4 are the variable data types, 4 are the modifiers. Long, short, signed, unsigned. You cannot use these names as variable names. So What is the next point? It should not be a keyword. The variable name should not be a keyword. It should not a keyword. Now, keywords cannot be used as variable names. That is my intention. Now, the length of the variable should not exceed 32 letters. The maximum length of the variable name is should not exceed 32 letters. Its length should not exceed 32 characters. Now, these are the rules of variable. Actually, variable names are case sensitive, means small a and capital A both are separate. I created a variable with capital A. I created a variable with small a. Both are valuable. Both are valid. So variable names are case sensitive. No, names are case sensitive. These are the scope rules of variables. While naming a variable, you have to follow these rules. If you follow these rules, then that is called as valid name. If you violate these rules, then it is called as invalid name or invalid identifier, right? Note on this table. Scope rules of variables. Note on this. What are the scope rules of variables? Right, completed? Sheetal?
No, sir.
Right, no doubt, no doubt.
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute, Aditya is noting down. Yes, completed. Aditya, tell me when completed.
Completed, sir.
Okay, right, good. Now, my next topic is format specifiers. Format specifiers. What is the meaning of format specifiers? In our country, there are some major parties. One is BJP, Congress. In your state, Telangana, TDP, right? For each and every party, it is having a symbol or not? What is the symbol of BJP? Lotus. Am I right?
Lotus.
Lotus. Good. What is the symbol of Congress?
Punjab.
Hand
Hand.
symbol. Hand symbol.
Hand.
Good. Hand symbol. Right. Now, what is the symbol of TRS? TRS party? Car. Car symbol. What is the symbol of TDP party? Cycle symbol. Now, each party is having names, no? What is the use of symbols? Why we have to assign a symbol to each and every party? Tell me. Because most of the persons don't know how to read. They don't know how to write. But they can identify the symbols, but they cannot identify the letters. That's why symbols are very, very important for each and every party. Is it okay? Right. In the same manner, in computer also, for each and every data type, we have to use a symbol. That symbol is called as format specifier. What is that? Format specifier. Format specifiers, I will explain using a table. Then I can explain the theory part. It will become very easy. Now, here I am going to write a data type. Here I am going to use symbol. Symbol means format specifiers. One data type is character. To specify the character, I have to use %C. C for character here. One more data type, it is integer. For integer, you can use %I or %D also you can use. I for integer, D for decimal number. What is that? D for decimal number. Good. Float. What is the symbol for float? %F. One more data type, double. What is the format specifier of double? You have to write %D actually, but %D already assigned to integer. So it is %LF. LF means long float. Float and double both are same. Only the difference is how many precisions are there. It has only 6 precisions. It has a double precisions. Only the difference in precisions. That's it. So it is a long float. Suppose A is a character. Amar, it is nothing but group of characters. Am I right? Group of characters is called as string. For string, we have to use %S. Whenever you want to read a string, whenever you want to print a string, you have to use %S as a format specifier. I mentioned long integer. Long integer, to represent long integer %LD we have to use. L for long, D for digit, decimal number. Long integer, LD. If you want to represent unsigned integer, then you have to use %U. U for unsigned integers. If you want to represent pointers, you have to use %P. Okay, pointers is one of the unit in C language. I will explain what is a pointer later. Then, along with the decimal number, we have octal numbers. To represent octal, we have to use %O. In the same manner, we have hexadecimal also. Hexadecimal. For that, you can use %small x or %capital X. Both you can use. These are the format specifiers. Now tell me what is a format specifier. Format specifier is nothing but it is a special character. All these are special characters. Actually, there are 2 characters. One is %, one is C. 2 characters. But in C language, these 2 are combinedly say it is a special character. Right. So it is a special character. It always begins with which symbol? Tell me. % symbol. It always begins with % symbol. % symbol. What is the meaning of format specifier? We have to read this in reverse. Specify the format of data. Format specifiers are used to specify the type of data. Right. it is used to specify the format of data. These %C, %F, %LF, these can be used in input and output. Both the operations it can be used. So it can be used in input, means reading the data, or in output. Output means printing the data. In both the operations you can use them. In printf and scanf, both the operations you can use them. So these are the format specifiers. Sometimes these are also called as formatted strings. It is also called as formatted strings. It is also called as formatted commands also, it can be called, right? The names format specifiers, formatted commands, formatted strings, all are same only, right? This is about format specifiers. Note of this table and note of this topic. Note it down.
Sir,
Tell me, Deepak.
sir, what is the difference between character and string, sir?
Character means single character. A is a character. B is a character. If you combine them, then it becomes string.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Right. Your name, in your name, D is a character. E is a character. E is a character. P is a character. A is a character. K is a character. When you combine them, then it becomes name, Deepak. So that is nothing but string.
Okay, sir.
Good. Aditya, noted? Right. Give some time to note. See, all of you listen. You are here to learn the language. You are not here to note it down. You try to concentrate on my explanation. Don't waste your time while for writing. Okay, I will give some time to write. Then only you better to write.
Hello, sir.
Ask me, Shital.
Sir, last 2 points repeat karo.
Sure. The another name for this is formatted strings. So it is a nickname. Another name for format specifiers are formatted strings and formatted commands. I can call it as formatted specifiers or formatted string or formatted command. It has 3 names. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. It is also called as formatted strings or formatted commands. After completion of writing, please tell me. Amma, Lokhan Madhi, I will provide this material after 1 week. Why? Because, okay, so many students are not paying money. So this is demo classes. 4-5 days sample classes are there. After that, I can provide the material to you. Okay, no doubt at all. Until then, you have to note it down. Bharati, if you want to print a full name, then we can use name means group of letters. %S you have to use. percentage yes you have to use. Okay. Bharati, got it? To print your name, percentage yes, yes. Consider spaces, yes. Okay. Clear. See this. I am writing a program here to print Bharati Jagpat. Right. Printf. You have to use printf. To print any data on screen, we have to use printf. Here percentage yes we have to use. Right. String always represented within the double quotation. So what is her name? Bharati. 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 Bharati Jagpat. Jagtap. Jagpat. Now execute this one. Bharati Jagpat. It print space also. Is it okay? Right. In this way, we can use percentage yes to print a string. Right. Now, the next one, we have to see the escape sequences. The escape sequences. Right. What is escape sequence? First of all, I will give an explanation in paintbrush. Explanation in paintbrush. I am going to write a leave letter. I take a white paper and writing leave letter. Today's date 1/3/2022. Hyderabad to the principal of so and so college. Respected sir, I am suffering from fever, so please grant me leave for 2 days. Thanking you, sir. Yours faithfully. My name, my hall ticket number, my phone number. That's it. My signature. Is this leave letter acceptable or not? Is this leave letter acceptable? Aditya? No. Why? What is the reason? Bharati, what is the reason? Pathan, what is the reason?
It is not in proper way.
It is raw, not in proper format.
Yes.
You should write a letter in proper format. Good. What is the proper format? You have to write a date here. You have to write your village Hyderabad here. Here you have to write to the principal X and Y college. Here you have to write respected sir. Here you have to write the message. I am suffering from fever. So please grant me leave for 2 days. You have to write here. Thanking you, sir. You have to write in center. Here yours faithfully, your name, your hall ticket number, your signature. It is the format. It is also in English. It is also in English. But it is acceptable. It is not acceptable. Why? Because it is not in specific format. It is acceptable. Now, to print the data in this way, we have to use escape sequences. What we have to use? We have to use escape sequences. Right. First of all, I want to write leave letter at the middle of the page. Whenever you take a page, the cursor is at the left top corner. Here you can find the cursor. Here you can find the cursor. It is the beginning of page. From here, you have to move to here. For that, what I have to do? How to move you to right side? Which key I have to press on keyboard? Space bar, am I right? You press space bar, then it move forward. Am I right? Right. Instead of pressing space bar, you can press the tab key also. Tab, T-A-B, tab. So I want to move the cursor to a tab distance forward direction. For that, in C language, I have to use /t. /t, it is used to move the cursor to a tab distance forward. Right. See this? I will explain here. Here I want to print two numbers. To print a number, I have to use %d. D for decimal number. I have to print two numbers. So 2 %ds I have to use. %d, %d. To print the data, you have to use printf. Whatever you want to print, that should be represented within the double quotation. %d. My first number is 10. My second number is 20. In this way, you can print two numbers. Now see this. I am executing this program. What you got? You got 1020. Actually, your intention is to print 10 and 20 or 1020. Your intention is to print 10 and 20. Now we have to give some space here. To move this 20 to a tab distance forward, I have to use in between these two, I have to use /t. Now %d /t %d you have to use. Now first it printed 10, then it moved the cursor to a tab distance forward, then it printed 20. Now see this, the difference between these two. First it printed 10, then it moved the cursor to a tab distance forward, then it printed 20. Is it okay? Right. It is the speciality of /t. Now I want to print 10 and 20 line by line. I want to print 10 here. I want to print 20 in next line. Now how to move the cursor to the beginning of next line? For that I have to use /n here. N for new line. Now execute this one. /n. Good. Parthi. /n. 10 and 20 line by line. For that you have to use /n. Now what is the use of /n? Tell me. /n. It is used to move the cursor to beginning of next line. Good. If you do any mistake here, I want to remove a character. I want to move the cursor to the beginning of to a character backward. For that I have to use /b. /b means, see here, I print /b here, then execute this program. Now what happens? What is your answer? 120. What happens here? We have to print 10 and 20, no? But it print only 120. What happens here? See this. I printed 10. After that, I change my cursor to a character backward. After that, I printed 20. Now it becomes 120. Here 0 is there, no? 0 was replaced with 2. Now it becomes 20. Now what is the use of /b? /b is used to move the cursor to a character backward. It is used to move the cursor to a character backward. Suppose I am here. I want to move the cursor to the beginning of same line. For that you have to use /r. See this. It is used to move the cursor to the beginning of same line. To the beginning of same line. Now see here. I am printing 3 statements here. Hari. I printed Hari. After that, printf /b space /b and space I printed. After that, printf . /b 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 and AI I printed. Now what happens? Execute this program. What is my output? Here I have to give semicolon. Here also I have to give semicolon. Right. Now execute this program. Execute this. I printed hi. How it is getting? See here. I will explain in Excel here. This is Excel. Right. Listen carefully. It is very, very important to you. Right. What is your program? This is your program. First of all, you printed Hari, means it print HARI like this. In second line, after printing Hari, cursor will be at this place. Cursor will be at this place. At this place. Now used /b. What is the meaning of /b? /b means cursor moved one character backward from here to here. Cursor will be moved from here to here. After that, it print space. Now, what is the meaning of printing space? So, where is the cursor? Here. It print space means I was deleted. I is there? No. Instead of I, replace it with the space. Now, after that, I used /b /b. What is the meaning of this one? After printing space, cursor again move here. Now it has to move 3 times. 1 time, second time, third time, 3 times. 2 times in backward direction. After that, it print A and I. It print A and I. Now the cursor is at here. Now what is my output? My output is hi. It is the output. Now see this. Is it okay to you? /b. These are called as format specifiers. Right. Right. Now these are nothing but format specifiers. Whenever you want to move the cursor from one location to another location, these can be used. Right. Now it move the cursor to the beginning of same line. Right. Now see this. Suppose I want to print Hyderabad. So what to do? To print Hyderabad, you have to use printer. What you want to print? That should be represented within the double quotations. Hyderabad, you have to print HYD. Now semicolon. Now execute this program. It prints within the, it prints Hyderabad. Now I want to print single quotations before and after Hyderabad. Whenever you want to use single quotations here, within the double quotations, you can use single quotations, no problem with me at all. But I want to print Hyderabad within the double quotations. Then what I have to do? Before and after Hyderabad, I have to give double quotation. Now we will get error. See this? We got error message. Now, if you want to double quotation within the double quotation, then you have to give / double quotation instead of direct double quotations. Now see this? Within the double quotations, you printed Hyderabad. To print double quotation on screen, you should not use directly double quotation. You have to use / double quotation. Now, my next one is / double quotation. What is the use of this one? It is used to print double quotation on screen. Suppose you want to print a single quotation on screen, then what we have to write? we have to write slash single quotation. Slash single quotation, it is used to print single quotation on screen. Suppose I want to print a slash on screen. See here, I want to print a/t. I want to print. Whatever I want to print, that should be represented within the double quotations of printf function. It is normal thing, but it won't print a/t. Look at this. It print just a. Whenever you use /t, it move the cursor to a tab distance forward direction. That's it. It won't print /t. Now I want to print slash in output. I have to use double slash. Now execute this program. Now you can print a single slash in output. To print one slash in output, we have to give double slashes. Now, what is the use of double slash? It is used to print one slash. Single slash operator means this one on screen. Now these are the escape sequences we have to use while printing the data. Now tell me, it is a special character. What is that? It is a special character. It always begins with which symbol? Tell me. It always begins with a slash symbol. So it always begins with which symbol? Slash symbol. Right. It is the escape sequence. What is the use of escape sequence? It is used to change the sequence of output. It is in sequence. It is not in sequence, but it is in specific format. So it is used to change the sequence. So what is the use of this one? It is used to change the sequence of output. /t, /n, /b, all should be used only when you are going to print it. So these can be always used with output. You cannot use these in input. So it can be always used in output. Output only we have to use. These are nothing but escape sequences. Now these are the examples of escape sequences, right? Note on this. Note it down. After completion of writing, please tell me. Right, good. Now the next topic is, what is identifier? Now I can identify you by using your names, am I right? Here the name is nothing but identifier. Aditya, Bharati, Deepak, Lakshman, Manisha, Pathan, Sheetal, Chandrasekhar. What are these? These are the names of you. The name of a student is called as identifier of a student. Simply the names are nothing but identifiers. Simply the names are nothing but identifiers. Good. So the names allocated to variables, comma, functions. Functions means main is a function, void main is a functions, and user defined references. User defined references means you can define your own keywords in C programming language. You can define your own names in C programming language. Those are nothing but user defined references. So simply the names allocated to variables, functions, and user defined references are called as identifiers. What are those? Identifiers. I will give some examples here. Example 1. Integer roll number. Here, what is the variable name? RNO. It is the name allocated to variable. Here, roll number is an identifier. Now, in example 2. Example 2, I created a function void show. Show is the function in my program. Now here, what is the function name? Show is the function name. Here, show is an identifier. In example 3, I am creating a constant here by using hash define. Constant name is pi. What is the value of pi? 3.14. It is the value of pi. Here pi is nothing but a constant. The name allotted to constant, that is known as identifier. Here pi is an identifier. Simply what is an identifier? Simply the name allocated to variable, method or function. That's it. Now note it down. The names allocated to variables, functions, and user defined references are called as identifiers. Note on this. After completion of noting, please tell me. Good. The next topic is why is use hash define. Sheetal. To define a constant, there is a command hash define. By using hash define, you can create a constant. Okay?
Yes, okay, sir.
Okay, right. Okay. While writing the programs, I will explain you why you have to use hash define that on itself.
Okay, sir.
Here my intention is how to create a user defined identifier, user defined reference. It is user defined reference. It is a constant created by me. Now can I go to next one? Constants.
Yes, sir.
Right. What is the meaning of constant? You know what is constant? What is the meaning of constant? Constant means fixed value. Am I right? Whose value cannot be changed. That's it. So constant is a variable. Constant is a variable means container. Am I right? Variable means a container. Am I right? What is the use of variable? Yesterday I explained. Variable means a container, just like as bag, just like as lunch box, just like as water bottle. It is a container which can store its value until program termination. It does not allow to change its value. Once a value assigned to constant, you cannot change it. If you try to change the value of constant, then we will get error. Constant, then we will get error. Okay. If we try to change the value of constant, then we will get error. What is the meaning of constant? Now its value cannot be changed. Am I right? Now a variable can be, a constant can be created in two ways. A constant can be created in two ways. How many ways are there? Two ways. One is using hash define command. Using hash define command. Second one is using const keyword. By using the keyword const. Now, how to create a constant using hash define? See here, I already defined one constant. Hash define. My constant name is maximum marks in exam. Maximum marks. 100 marks is the maximum marks of exam. In this way, it is a constant name. It is the constant value. To define a constant, you have to use hash define command. In second example, you can define a constant like this. Maximum marks, max underscore marks equal to 100. What is 100? It is a number, no? A number can be represented by using integer. Am I right? In yesterday, I explained what is data type integer, what is its use. It is integer variable. It can change its value. But once you write a constant here, then you cannot change the value of maximum marks. Now it becomes constant. In these two ways, you can create a constant. Actually, the constant is naturally explained, represented using capital letters. So constant is represented using uppercase characters. Right? Now these are the two ways of writing constants, defining constants. Now note on this. After completion of writing, please tell me. Sheetal, you got an idea how to use hash define?
Yes, sir.
Good. After completion of writing, please tell me.
Complete, sir.
Completed. Good. Now, the next concept is how to create, what are the keywords are there? Keywords. Keywords are there. Keywords are nothing but reserved words. Some names are already reserved for some purposes. Those names are called as keywords. It is a keyword. It is a reserved word. Reserved word. So it has a special purpose. It has special purpose. Actually, we cannot change the meaning of keyword. Suppose integer is a data type. You cannot change the meaning of data type. So it doesn't allow to change its meaning. To change its meaning. If you try to change the meaning of keyword, it will produce error. If you try to change the meaning of keyword, then you will get error. In C language, totally 32 names are reserved. C supports 32 keywords. Keywords like character. Now these are the examples. Examples: character, integer, float, double, wide, long, short, signed, unsigned, unsigned. Next, if, else. Next, switch, case, break, default, while, for, do, continue, go to, return, struct, union, enum, type def, null, auto, static, register, extern, and so on. 32 keywords are there, right? These are about keywords. Now you cannot use these keywords for other purposes. These are having some special purpose. For that purpose only you have to use them. You cannot alter the meaning of keywords. You cannot change the meaning of keywords. It doesn't allow to change, right? Note on this. Right. Total 32 keywords are there. I forgot to. Now I completed 32. These are the 32 keywords available in C language. Right. After completion of this, today's session is completed. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, we can leave. Aditya, any doubt in today's class? Bharati,
No, sir.
Pathan, you are not speaking anything. Pathan, are you not speaking anything?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Sir, I have one doubt.
Now ask me.
In constant define command, we don't use is equal to 100.
Yes, you should not use equal to.
Constant we use is equal to 100.
Yes,
Why,
yes.
sir?
This is the syntax, no? This is the syntax means, see, all of you listen. You have a chewable tablet what is that? For gastric tablet, one tablet is there for chewable. Dizin. Dizin is a chewable. Paracetamol tablet, is it chewable or not? Paracetamol is not a chewable.
Not.
Right? In the Dizin is a chewable. Right? In the same manner, some bikes are having front gears. Some bikes are having back brake, back. What are those? Gears, back gears. Some bikes are having front gears. In some bikes, we have to pour 2TI. In some bikes, we should not pour 2TI. So it depends upon the making. We cannot question them. Why it is not the right way? How you have to define by using define keyword? It is the syntax. Command name followed by constant name followed by value. You should not use equal to here. It is simply a data type. It is a variable creation. You have to assign 100 to this variable by using assignment operator. Here you have to use equal to. Here you should not use equal to. Both are having separate syntaxes. Is it okay, Patan?
Okay, sir. Sir, in define command, we don't use integer. Why, sir?
No. You need not to specify the integer. Okay. What you assign here? 100, no?
Yes, sir. 100.
By seeing this value,
integers.
computer will allocate the data type of this one. Okay.
Oh.
Suppose you mentioned 100.5. Then the data type of maximum marks are float. If you define F, then its data type is character. Is it okay? What is the data you are assigning? Based on type of data, the data type of constant will be assigned. Is it okay?
Why don't you mention int in that define command, sir?
It is the syntax. You should not ask like that. Why don't you mention means it is the syntax.
Okay.
See, if you are using front gear bikes, sir, I will use back gears means it is you don't know how to ride a bike, right? In the same manner, you have to remember the syntax. You should not ask the syntax. You should not question the syntax. You are here to remember. So how to define a constant by using hash define? What is the syntax for that? You have to remember. First of all, you have to use the command name following by the constant name following by value. In this way you have to write. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Right.
Yeah.
Good. Any doubt?
Hello, sir.
Amma Bharati, tell me.
Also want to know about the compilation flow of program.
Okay, right. See, all of you listen. What is this one? This is a program, am I right? It is used to print Bharati Shinke, right? Now, is it in English or is it in machine language?
English, sir.
It is in English, am I right?
Yes.
It can be understood by human being, but it cannot be understood by machine. So I have to convert this to machine understandable. That process is called as compilation. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Right. Any doubt?
And where it is placed in which memory, sir? Like.
This program always in, we have 8 GB or 4 GB RAM, no, RAM RAM. In
Yes,
that
sir.
memory, it will be stored. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Right.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome, ma. Sheetal, tell me. Sheetal, do you have any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Otherwise, can I leave from the class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.